Welcome to a brief introduction about eXp Realty and how it can change your life and future. My name is Annette Denk and I've been a realtor since 1994. I've been a top producer for many years, and today I want to highlight how you can change your real estate career into something more, just like I did and so many others. Joining eXp was a pivotal moment in my career. The agent who shared this video is asking for a few minutes of your time to learn about an opportunity that is changing the lives of thousands of realtors and also changed mine. It's a simple 3-step process, and it starts with this intro video. After a few minutes, you will either be an A or B. A's want to know more and B's don't. We won't waste your time. Tech disruptors like Netflix, Amazon, and Airbnb have changed the world, and now it's disrupting the traditional real estate model. In 50 years, there have only been 3 major disruptors with the real estate industry. Each disruptor was about a new model that put more money into the agent's pocket. The first was RE/MAX in 1973. They were the #1 in the world because top producers here made more money than the traditional brokerage splits. The second major disruptor was Keller Williams. In 1987, Keller Williams was losing top producing agents to RE/MAX. However, the major impact was that Keller Williams introduced profit sharing. Traditional real estate is a 2-bucket income streams: listings and sales. The profit sharing represented a 3rd bucket for agents. Word spread, and Keller Williams eventually surpassed RE/MAX and became the #1 real estate company in the world by agent count. The 3rd disruptor has arrived, and its past competitors cannot compete. They were like a storm, and this new model of eXp is like a hurricane. eXp has already surpassed RE/MAX by agent account in the US and is gaining momentum. Our founder, Glenn Sanford of eXp, a Canadian born in Alberta, was a tech guru. He launched eXp as a way to reduce brokerage overhead and change the profit sharing idea by creating revenue share. This exponentially pays out much more money to agents. Instead of franchising, eXp became a public traded company and created multiple ways for agents to earn stock. We are all shareholders of the company. In fact, just last year, eXp paid out over $240 million in stocks and revenue share to us agents. That is incredible. eXp is the first model in history where agents have 5 buckets of income rather than 2 streams of income. The income from revenue share, stocks, and dividends can surpass sometimes traditional transactional income. Today, eXp World Holdings Incorporated is much more than a real estate brokerage. We own 100% of all these companies and are making more acquisitions. In 2021, revenue was $3.8 billion, with cash reserves of $130 million, and the company was debt-free. Sukasa, one of the top lead-generating companies in Canada, was originally owned by Rogers Communication, is one of our most recent purchases. If your brokerage isn't giving you leads, then you really need to check out our free lead generating system. Remember that we're a tech company, so generating leads is our wheelhouse. Here are a couple of slides from our 2022 Shareholder Summit. eXp is leading the industry in revenue growth combined with 0 debt. Note, RE/MAX and Compass are carrying over $400 million in debt. Redfin, $1.6 billion. And Realogy, the parent company that owns Century 21, Coldwell Banker, Sotheby's, and other brands, has a mind-boggling $3.3 billion in debt. I first learned about the model in 2019 when there were only 20,000 agents. In April of 2023 this year, we surpassed 87,000 agents and we are growing monthly. Our message is simple. In the same way that you advise your clients to stop renting real estate and purchase a home to grow equity, consider this. Stop renting your brokerage and generate business ownership for your own retirement. Would you like to increase your production? A major bonus of our team is the collaborative movement. These two Canadian superstars have opened their playbook to our fellow shareholders. Eric is a social media lead generating expert. Jason's team sells over 400 homes annually using Eric systems. You will have access to their weekly live webinars on a variety of topics, and it's entirely free through our group. At the core of EXP are some of the most successful former RE/MAX, Keller Williams, Royal LePage, or Sotheby's agents. And it's incredible the sharing of knowledge on collaboration. This is Donna D'Alonso, who owns 6 RE/MAX offices in Montreal and that brought Keller Williams to Quebec. Randy helped open Western Canada for us, formerly top 50 in the world for RE/MAX. Andre Major previously owned franchises with RE/MAX and Sutton and managed a Royal LePage office and are now all at EXP. James Null was the #1 RE/MAX team in Edmonton and they all converted over to us, EXP. This is Jeff Hooper with his 2 sons. Jeff brought Keller Williams to Eastern Canada with a first office in Ottawa, which grew to 320 agents at the peak. Ask yourself this question. If industry experts who have been in the same brokerage for 25 plus years are joining EXP at record pace, wouldn't it make sense for you to find out why? And check this out. Over 500 boutique brokerages have merged with EXP. Entire offices in Canada are converting, making all the agents shareholders. This is unprecedented in the history of real estate. EXP is hiring some of the top talents in the world for expansion. For 15 years, Michael Valdez led Reology's global growth with all these brands and over 300,000 agents. 2 years ago, he became our president of global expansion, and we now are open in 22 countries. He is on a mission. At the 2022 Shareholder Summit, Michael announced Dubai and Chile were opening next, and in 5 years we will be in 50 countries with a global of 500,000 agents. He calls EXP a global movement. Here are some testimonies of Canadian agents. This column is their commission on 2 buckets. If these agents had not come to EXP, that would be it for them. Now look at these wealth building buckets, stock earned and monthly revenue share, and now they receive dividends as well. The stock and monthly rev share are also willable assets, so agents are taking care of future generations. It's willable to your children. Simply put, this is the greatest model ever created for our industry, and we're changing lives for fellow realtors. We understand that many agents are happy where they are and are loyal. Madhu Baker, 3 rows down, put it bluntly. I was happy where I was, but now I'm happier, she said. Loyalty is important. However, I realized it was more important for me to be loyal to myself and my family. It's only been 4 years, and already with a stock and revenue share, I could retire from transactional sales. She shared that last month her rev share increased to $9,500, and they just purchased a vacation home in Kelowna and in Florida. This is about lifestyle changes. As an independent contractor, you decide which brokers is really best for you and your family. Does the idea of ownership and passive income appeal to you? We're still in the early stages of momentum, so imagine what your life could look like in 5 years by becoming a fellow shareholder. Even if the timing isn't right this moment, I encourage you to check out the next video so it's on your radar for later this year or in the future, or perhaps you would like to pass this on to other agents that might be interested. In the next video, I'll explain our free lead generating and training systems, how you earn shares and how revenue share works. Let me show you the numbers because once you see it, you can't unsee it. So that concludes step 1 of our 3-step business evaluation. If I've intrigued you, then go to step 2. And if not, that's okay. I sincerely thank you for your time and having a look. For more questions, connect with the agent that shared this with you or myself. Wishing you tons of success.